What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Is this week Haaland's week to join Manchester City? That is the big question. We've got an update on that. But before I crack on with today's video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, want to stay up to date first and fast on YouTube with the latest Manchester City transfer news, then make sure you have subscribed. I'm going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy throughout the summer transfer window. So if you haven't already, do make sure you have subscribed. I'll keep you up to date with Haaland and all the other Manchester City transfers as well, first and fast. That is a promise. So if you want to stay in the loop, then do subscribe. This video, it's sponsored and it's brought to you by SurfShark. Today's video is brought to you by SurfShark. If you didn't know, SurfShark is a VPN. A VPN is a virtual private network. In a sea of video content, there are lots of websites that want to take your information without you knowing. You could swim under the radar using SurfShark VPN. You could stop websites from tracking your information and selling targeted ads to you. If that wasn't enough, SurfShark allows you to travel the world with one click of your finger. For example, if you're in the UK, you can connect to the United States of America and access their market on apps such as Disney Plus and Netflix. The same applies to other countries too. SurfShark allows you to easily access and unblock streaming platforms that allows you into content libraries from all around the world. All you need to do is pick a server, connect, and then you're good to go. SurfShark is great when you are traveling, if you're on holiday or on a business trip and you wanted to connect into your country, make use of some home comforts, then SurfShark allows you to do this. No more will I miss a football game whilst I'm on my travels. So if you want more protection and freedom online, click the link in my description, which not only gives you a mesmerizing 83% off, but also 3 months of service, which is completely free. SurfShark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there are no risks. Go and surf with your own rules. The link is in my description. Thank you very much to SurfShark for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and check that out and make use of my code and get 83% off, and just go and check that out in the description. Well, let's crack on then with this video. Let's start off first with the outs, and we've got an update on Gavin Bazunu and his future for next season. Now, Nixon on Twitter has said that Sheffield United, they want to sign Gavin Bazunu next season, regardless of whether they're in the Premier League or the Championship. He is the keeper that they want. Nixon has also confirmed interest from Preston North End. They want to sign Bazunu as well. They've got Everson on loan from Leicester City, which probably isn't going to be made permanent. So they've got a position available for them to sign a goalkeeper as their starting 11, as Bazunu's more than likely going to be taking up the step to the next level, to at least the Championship next season. I do presume when I'm mentioning these deals that we are talking about a loan. He's impressed out on loan this season. Bazunu has at Portsmouth. He's impressed on international duty with Ireland as well. He's young, he's quality, and definitely one to keep an eye out for. If Zach Steffen is sold by Manchester City in the next season or two, Bazunu is definitely one or two goalkeepers that I would like Manchester City to rely upon, that's coming fresh, young player from Manchester City. The other, James Trafford, got an update on him, and Nixon's also been speaking about him on Twitter and said that Manchester City, they want James Trafford next season to really step it up. They want him to go out on loan to Anderlecht, who's been led by Vincent Kompany. That would be a great opportunity for Trafford. He's currently out on loan at Bolton Wanderers in League One. Their style of play and how they're performing with Trafford is suiting Trafford and his development. Manchester City, though, obviously wanting him to be playing at a higher level than League One. If Manchester City can't find a club for Trafford, I would definitely be very happy for him to do another season at Bolton to get that under his belt. But if you want him to push on and become the Manchester City number 2, then obviously, like Bazunu, currently playing in League One, you're going to want him to make that next step up, either abroad or head into the Championship, maybe even to the Premier League. Now, moving on, got an update on Riyad Mahrez contract. It's up in June 2023. And still no word of him signing a new contract. Because of that, L'Equipe over in France have said that Riyad Mahrez, he's wanted by Paris Saint-Germain in the summer and also Real Madrid. They are both keeping their eye on his contract situation, and should Manchester City fail to get these players to sign new contracts, I'm talking Gabriel Jesus, Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling, I would be having a look at the potential of selling these players to see if we can make some money on these players and bring in players that do want to be at Manchester City in the long term. So we'll see what happens with regards to Riyad Mahrez. Hopefully, class player, fingers crossed, he can sign a new contract extension. And the same what we said about Jesus and Sterling. These are players that I want to keep at Manchester City because I rate them. I think they're brilliant players. But if they want to leave, then they want to leave. And Manchester City should be doing everything they can to try and make some money and try and bring in fresh, new talent who's going to help the squad to push on to that next level, or maintaining the level that City are already at, because the level is so high already. Now, we've got an update also on Gabriel Jesus. Now, Jacques Gaughan's confirmed that the likeliness is that Gabriel Jesus, he will leave Manchester City this summer. This has also been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, who has said that Jesus will leave Manchester City this summer. He's confirmed what David Ornstein at The Athletic has already confirmed, that Arsenal are very serious about signing Jesus. However, no bid or direct talks have taken place between the two clubs as of yet. I know that Aston Villa fans and Newcastle fans are also speaking about Gabriel Jesus. In terms of interest from them two clubs, I've not heard anything. Now, Jesus has shown his quality against Watford. To me, that's demonstrated now more than ever what I've been trying to say to people. People have been saying to me 25 million pounds for Gabriel Jesus. To me, Gabriel Jesus, is he good enough to be a rotated player at Manchester City? Yes. Is he good enough to replace Erling Haaland as our centre forward? Probably not. Is Gabriel Jesus good enough to lead Arsenal's line? Definitely. He'd be a brilliant signing for Villa or Newcastle. He's probably going to be looking for European football and established clubs that are already there already. But if he wants a project and willing to go to these clubs that's going to start him for 38 Premier League games, he's going to be the main man, the highest paid player there, then that might tempt Gabriel Jesus. And if that's the case and City can get a bidding war, then I'd be looking for a lot of money, even though he's got 1 year left on his contract. He's a player that's Premier League proven, knows where the back of the net is, because he showed that against Watford. He's shown that the lower end of the Premier League he's far too good for. Top of the Premier League, not so sure about, but he's Premier League proven, he knows what it takes, and to me, with 1 year left on his contract, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, I'd be looking for at least £40 million. That gives Manchester City £5 million profit on the fee that we paid for him from Palmeiras, and also then enables him to have a move where he is going to be a starting 11 player, where he can start to kick on with his own career and try and get himself back into the Brazil international team and starting 11 for them as well. And if that's not going to come at Manchester City, then he might look to move elsewhere. But he's seen as a versatile player, a player that can play anywhere in attack by Manchester City, and something has to give. There's been rumours about him signing footballs with all goodbye messages from his hat-trick ball against Watford. Don't know how true that one is, but yeah, reading between the lines, it does look like Haaland could be coming in, and because of that, Jesus could be going out, and that does open up the potential of Manchester City even having a look at another attacking player as well. Now, moving on to the ins, got a couple of quick stories. The first is Enzo Fernandez. Now, Harry Siddall on Twitter has said that Chicky is a big fan of Enzo Fernandez. Plays for River Plate, central midfield. Man City are looking at central midfielders, and we may have to pay big for a central midfielder. So if we could pick up Enzo Fernandez, a clearly highly rated young player, for a good price as well, to come and help join with Julian Alvarez, who I'm going to presume is the reason why Jesus now is being linked with the exit door, then Manchester City could try and sign another player from River Plate to help him settle in. He's got a player that he's familiar with, a player that he's friends with, and that will really help Alvarez and Fernandez to get the best from each other and really kick on as they look to try and settle into a new life in Europe, in England, in Manchester, because it's a lot different here than what it is in Argentina. And for players so young as well, it is a difficult transition. It's a transition that players are excited about, but nonetheless, it is a difficult transition. So we could have a look at Enzo Fernandez, who is clearly highly rated by Manchester City, by Chicken. I've heard that Pep Guardiola is keen on him as well, so we could have a look at him and then have the potential of signing somebody else as well, like Matheus Nunes, Nunez, signing him from Sporting CP, who would be a more expensive signing than Fernandez, and it ticks boxes whilst Man City aren't having to break the bank, because Erling Haaland is going to require Manchester City to break the bank. So I'll keep my eyes and ears open for central midfielders. City, though, definitely in the market for central midfielders this summer. Now, moving on to the final update. Erling Haaland. Is it Erling Haaland week? Well, rumours last week are saying that this week is going to be Erling Haaland week. At the moment, not hearing anything about that, and him being close to joining Manchester City. Apparently there's a date on when they want things sorted. We may get news about that, but I don't think it will be confirmed by Manchester City that Erling Haaland becomes a City player this week. But I could be wrong, and if that does happen, of course, like always, I will be first to bring it to you guys first and fast. So, the latest on Erling Haaland. Borussia Dortmund director Michael Zorc. He's been asked about Erling Haaland's future, and he has confirmed. He said from their own horse's mouth, the guy that's in charge of Borussia Dortmund, the director of Borussia Dortmund, he said that he wouldn't be surprised if Erling Haaland is going to join Manchester City. It's clearly suggesting that Manchester City are working on things in the pipeline. Manchester City clearly working to try and sign Erling Haaland, and reliable sources, all the sources are all pointing towards Erling Haaland becoming a Manchester City player. Now, the next step, it's only a small step, but we're waiting for Fabrizio's here we go. Once we get the here we go, then we're ready to go for this signing to be all but confirmed by Manchester City. Again, like I said, that could be this week, so this week could well be Erling Haaland week, that he does take that big step towards joining Manchester City. So there we go, that's been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. 25k subscribers is the aim. Going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the summer transfer window. That's returning for you guys by popular demand, so do subscribe for all the latest Manchester City transfer news every single day throughout the summer transfer window. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too, if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. TikTok links and all my other social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and check them out and follow me on there. Partner channel links, they're in the description if you want to go and like and subscribe over there, that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts on what you made of these transfers in the comments below. And lastly, go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SurfShark. Go and make the most of 83% off using my code. That would be much appreciated. And I'll see you all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.